In 2014, Ohio Department of Higher Education's ASPIRE program adopted the College and Career Readiness Standards for Adult Education. The Ohio ASPIRE Content Standards Development Team created a numbering system that reflects the former Adult Basic Education and Adult Secondary Education standards and arranged the new standards to create the Ohio ASPIRE ABE/ASE Standards document. The purpose of the document is to introduce the ABE/ASE standards and to explain the standards within the context of the CCR standards developed at the national level. This video will help you navigate the Ohio ASPIRE ABE/ASE standards document. The document can be found on the Ohio Department of Higher Education's website, ohiohighered.org/aspire/reference under the Standards and Benchmarks ABE/ASE heading. The title page, which explains that the Ohio ABE/ASE standards were adopted from the College and Career Readiness Standards for Adult Education, lists the members of the Ohio ASPIRE Content Standards Development Team who contributed to the development of the standards and the standards document. The table of contents shows what is included in the document and where to find each section. Open up the Bookmarks function by clicking on the blue ribbon on the left side of the PDF. This will show you the bookmarks for the document. To go to a specific section, click on the ribbon next to that section. As you see, there are right and down arrows next to the sections. To see or expand the subsections under a particular section, click on the arrow pointing right. To hide or collapse a subsection, click on the arrow pointing down. If your PDF reader is not displaying the bookmarks ribbon in the navigation pane on the left side, you can add the bookmarks. To do this, select View from the top left corner, then select Show/Hide in navigation panes. Click on Bookmarks to put a check mark next to that function. Now the bookmarks ribbon should be in the navigation pane on the left. The first main section of the standards document is the introduction section. This section explains the purpose of the document, background information of the College and Career Readiness Standards, upon which the Ohio Department of Higher Education ABE/ASE standards were based, an explanation of the value of the CCR standards, and the numbering system for the Ohio ABE/ASE standards. To minimize the change to programs and instructors, the Ohio ASPIRE Content Standards Development Team organized the CCR standards similar to the way the old Ohio ABE/ASE standards were organized. Here's the numbering system for the new standards. Like the old system, it begins with the letter for the content area, followed by the National Reporting System's educational functioning level, and a final number that indicates the benchmark. As you see, just like the old standards, the new standards start with content areas. The only difference is that now there are 4 content areas for English language, arts, and literacy, and 4 content areas for mathematics. As before, there are 6 educational functioning levels. Also, the benchmark numbering system appears at the benchmark level. In addition to the content areas, educational functioning levels, and benchmarks, there are additional labels. Categories and standard statements help to provide further context for the benchmarks, but are not a part of the numbering system. You will find an example like the one shown in both the ELA/literacy and math sections of the document. The large section following the introduction is the section for English language, arts, and literacy, which is also referred to as ELA/literacy. The ELA/literacy section contains an explanation of the key instructional shifts, the structure of the standards, and how the standards build on the Common Core state standards. On page 11, the standards for ELA/literacy begin with text complexity that crosses all levels. Then the standards are broken down by level and include all 4 content areas: reading, writing, speaking and listening, and language. The section following ELA/literacy is the mathematics section. Like the ELA/literacy section, it contains an explanation of the key instructional shifts, the structure of the standards, and how the standards build on the Common Core state standards. On page 46, the standards for math begin with the standards for mathematical practice, which are the same for all levels. Then the standards are broken down by level and include all 4 content areas: numbers, algebra, geometry, and data. The last page of the document is the references page. The cited documents were used to influence the creation of the CCR standards and therefore the Ohio ABE/ASE standards. Please review these documents to learn more about the CCR standards and the Common Core state standards. The Ohio Aspire Professional Development Network hopes that this video will help you navigate the Ohio Aspire ABE/ASE standards documents. If you would like additional information about how to navigate the document, please contact the PDN by phone or email.